welcome to another episode of Breaking Oaths.
That's right, it's our Oathbreaker series, which means we've each got 60-card singleton decks, as well as, instead of a commander, an Oathbreaker, which is a planeswalker, and a signature spell that also lives in the command zone. This week we're playing heroes versus villains, by which we mean non-Phyrexianized planeswalkers against Phyrexianized planeswalkers.
We'd like to thank MagiKids for partnering with us on this video, brought to you by Weird Cards. It's a wonderful charity service that provides cards to people who are running magic charitable clubs at their schools, or basically anywhere you can run a club with kids.
That's right. After school programs, other organizations, you can find out more and figure out how you can order a kit for your program by Googling Magic Club Program.
Yeah, it takes you right to the link to fill out an application to become an organization that receives some MagiKids items. They'll give you cards, they'll give you deck boxes, they give you sleeves. They send you a huge kit free of cost to you to start up a kids program in your area.
We love it because it's a great way to teach kids magic, which of course teaches them all sorts of other great skills, from reading to math to how to figure out who your enemies are.
Absolutely. So remember, just Google Magic Club Program and you'll be taken right to the website. And if you want to support this show and everything that we make here at GLHF Studios, you can by becoming a patron over on patreon.com/GLHFmagic.
And now, it's time for a battle of Phyrexian planeswalkers versus non-Phyrexianized planeswalkers. Let's meet the players. It's time to fight!
Hey everybody, Maria here, and I am playing Ajani Sleeper Agent as my Oathbreaker. And I'm going to be sitting on a lot of eggs this game because my deck is all about creating incubate tokens, which is really cool to be using a new mechanic from March of the Machine. One of the ways I'm going to be making incubate tokens is with my signature spell, Glistening Dawn. I love this card. I cast it in Sealed just the other day. Incubate X twice, where X is the number of lands you control. So we're laying some eggs, making them big, and smashing face. I love a good omelet.
Hello, Judge Rob here, and today I'm going to be playing Vraska, Betrayal Sting. Do you like proliferating? This is the first planeswalker that proliferates, and I'm very excited to be using spells like Pheresis Outbreak in order to put counters on things and in order to give people poison counters. I plan to count to 10 instead of counting to 20 this game.
Hello everyone, Judge Erick here today to play Saheeli Sublime Artificer. My plan is to make as many servo tokens as I can so I can convoke out big spells, including my signature spell, Meeting of the Minds. With my Oathbreaker on the battlefield, I will be able to cast Meeting of the Minds many times, because every time I do, I'll be making a servo token, making that tax for my signature spell just a little bit easier to manage. So I'm going to draw a lot of cards and make a lot of creatures.
Hey everyone, I'm playing Elspeth Resplendant as my Oathbreaker with Contractual Safeguard as my signature spell. My plan is to put a lot of counters on a lot of creatures and to figure out what it means to not play blue.
We have our hands, we have me going first.
We have our Phyrexians versus our non-Phyrexians.
This isn't Two-Headed Giant.
Yeah, it's not Two-Headed Giant.
I know, but still, we've arranged ourselves appropriately on the,
Yes,
the table.
we have. I like being a bad guy, you know what I mean? I'm a creature player, so normally I'm very good.
I like being a bad girl.
Vrasky!
So,
all right.
Draw my first turn here.
We were once playing
I'm gonna play
this.
Swamp.
We were playing this game called King's Dilemma, which is like a legacy game where you're like negotiating
Temple Garden, go ahead.
as these advisors to a king. And Maria's faction was evil, and Maria disappeared inside
I'm gonna
the
scry
character.
one. Go ahead.
Maria became a different human being who was fundamentally bad.
To the bottom, go ahead.
Yeah, it's true. You gotta go all out in those kinds of games. I really feel it.
Karn's Bastion, Plague Mirror.
Ooh, what's
Go
Plague
ahead.
Mirror?
It has Infect, it's a 1/1, and it taps for colorless.
Rob, we're on the same team. I just want to point that out, while we're beginning this game.
Plague Mirror's job is to cast spells. I don't understand why you think that this infect thing is a big deal. It's just a little bit of glistening oil.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I'll play a forest, and I will lead off with Invasion of Ixalan, everybody.
Wow.
It's a battle.
Sweet.
This is 4 defense. I was trying to remember what this is called. 4 defense. When Invasion of Ixalan enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a permanent card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom in random order.
Ooh, all right.
Who's defending this battle?
Oh my god, I've never played with it in multiplayer yet. You're right.
Yeah.
You have to pick a defender.
Who has the fewest creatures?
The 2 of us right now.
I mean,
All right, I'll pick Erick to defend
All
this
right,
battle.
wow.
There you go. So I can pick whatever I want. Oh, that's fun.
You can pick any permanent that you want.
Any permanent. Right. Well, who needs
I'll put
lands?
4
gonna say, yeah.
defense counters on this.
Gosh, these are so fun. Let's pick this one. And then these are going to go on the bottom. Okay, I'm done.
all right. Draw. Planes. You know what? Let's just planar disruption that mirror.
I understand. I
What's
can't
this,
activate its
you know?
abilities, right?
Nope.
Yeah, okay.
You cannot. I checked.
Enchant artifact, creature, or planeswalker.
Okay,
I'm gonna
bye-bye,
play
mirror.
this command tower, and I'm going to cast Ral's Reinforcements. I make 2
Ooh.
1/1 blue and red elementals. And
make
then
you
I will
some-
pass the turn. Yeah, I got
Make
it.
some. Well, somebody else can make.
Whoever the
elementals.
furthest
Turn.
away from the
Yeah.
turn taker makes the tokens.
Okay.
I
That's a
don't
good
make
rule.
the rules, but that is the rule.
That's a good rule. Swamp. I'm going to play Vran, Executioner Thane. Vran's a 2/2. Whenever one or more other creatures I control die, each opponent loses 2 life and I gain 2 life. This ability triggers only once each turn.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Like you get it right. Its hair.
Oh, yeah.
Hair is fire.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, wow.
Do you like
There's
a red
so much
pen?
fun here. All right, I'll play another forest. There's so many fun things happening for me. I'm going to play, how about this? Blade Splicer. How do you feel about this, everybody?
First strike.
When it enters the battlefield, create a 3/3 colorless Phyrexian golem creature, artifact creature token. Golems you control at first strike. So I've got a 3/3 and a 1/1, and they're Phyrexians. That's relevant because we are evil.
Yes.
And this one, its hair is lightning.
Perfect.
Wow, those
All
are
right.
great elementals.
Okay.
I'm done.
Here we go. Everyone, I'm going to go ahead and cast this power conduit. It has tap, remove a counter from a permanent you control, choose one, put a charge counter on target artifact, or put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Then unfortunately, I will pass without playing a land.
Oh no.
No! It's okay.
It's retribution for winning our last 2 games.
I know. I know.
I will play this mountain, and I am going to cast my Oathbreaker.
Yay!
Saheeli, Sublime Artificer. She is here and doing nothing, and I am passing the turn.
Rob, have you considered a career in art?
I've considered a career in playing Jackbox art games.
Oh.
So
Hey, if that was a career option, I would be all over it.
Rob is a pro at TKO.
I'm going to cast a Phyrexian spell. It is Phyrexian Revoker. As Phyrexian Revoker enters the battlefield, name a non-land card. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated. I name Saheeli Sublime Artificer.
Wow.
That's half of what she does, though.
That's so mean!
Go ahead.
Rob!
Wow.
That's half of what she does. All right.
Rob
As-
isn't here to have friends.
No, Phyrexian Revoker is not here to he's not going to be here for a long time, I'm pretty sure, but he is here for a good time. And by a good time, I mean a Phyrexian time.
Okay, let's go to combat. My favorite phase of Magic, and I'm going to attack my battle with my 2 Phyrexians, which Erick is defending.
I think that I am going to just let you have it.
Yay!
Wow.
Let's go. It flips into Belligerent Regisaur, a 4/3 trampler. Whenever you cast a spell, it gains indestructible until end of turn.
Oh,
That's pretty fun.
fancy.
Then I'm going to play, what's relevant? Let's play, well, okay, first things first. I'm going to play Realm Breaker, the Invasion Tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Yep.
Are you familiar with my friend here? Legendary artifact, 2-tap. Target opponent mills 3 cards. Put a land card from their graveyard onto the battlefield tapped under your control. It gains if this land would leave the battlefield, exile it. 10-tap. Sacrifice Realmbreaker, the invasion tree. Search your library for any number of Praetor cards. Put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle.
Wow. All right.
Being bad never felt so good.
Yeah.
So 10 mana is the problem.
10 mana is going to be the problem
Okay.
for you all.
right.
Then I'm going to play Celestia Sanctuary, and I'm going to bounce a forest back to my hand.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Come on. Nope.
Oh, no.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, Megan.
It's okay. I kept this.
All right. I'm going to play an island, and then I'm going to cast Thopter Spy Network.
Oh, yeah.
So that triggers
Thopter
Saheeli, and I get a
Spy
servo.
Network.
Thopter Spy Network says, at the beginning of my upkeep, if I control an artifact, which I do currently, I get a Thopter with flying. And whenever one or more of my artifact creatures deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Pretty
and
nice.
I can't activate Saheeli even if I wanted to. So go.
Nobody kill his Saheeli, okay? I just wanted to sit there being sad.
Well, the thing is that lets
That just makes
meeting of the
Thopters.
minds get cast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, that's true.
It makes constructs or servos.
Servos.
I'm gonna play a swamp. I'm gonna cast Defiler of Flesh. So this boy's a 4/4 with Menace. As an additional cost to cast black permanent spells, I may pay 2 life. The spells cost black less to cast if I paid life this way. This effect reduces only the amount of black mana I pay. Whenever I cast a black permanent spell, target creature I control gets +1/+1 and gains Menace until end of turn.
Sure.
Sure.
So it ramps you
All right.
and
Very chill.
smashes.
Yes, and it's hard to block on its own. It just always has Menace. So go ahead.
Okay.
Like, I just need bodies, and Phyrexian Revoker ain't blocking. That's
probably
for
true.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and play our forest again for turn. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. For anyone keeping track, that's half of what I need to activate Realmbreaker. All right.
Not worried yet.
Slightly worried.
Let's see, what do I want to do? This could be fun. Let's play, we're gonna do some setup here and play Ozolith the Shattered Spire. So this says, if one or more +1/+1 counters would be put on it, artifact or creature you control, put that many +1/+1 counters, that many +1/+1 counters are put on it instead. The greatest text on a card. 1 and a green tap, put a +1/+1 counter on target artifact or creature you control. A sorcery speed activation, I can also cycle it, but we're not doing that, are we? First, I'm going to attack, because that's my lifestyle that I've chosen. Rob, you're my partner in crime here. Who do you want me to attack?
Eric. Like, I don't understand.
He doesn't understand the question.
Yeah, I'm like, missing land drops, not a problem yet.
Wow. Rude.
We'll attack with the Golem and the Regisaur. That's a 4/3 and a 3/3. The 4/3 is trample.
Okay. I will block a 3/3. And
Okay.
I'll take 4.
First blood. Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to draw. Well, I could cast this card that I drew. It's Glimmer Lens. Whenever equipped creature and at least one other creature attack, draw a card.
And it's for Mirrodin, right?
It has 4 Mirrodin, so, it gets a friend.
Oh, yeah.
2/2
So
rebel.
Maria has to draw me a friend.
What,
Like a rebel.
what does this get?
It's a
2/2 rebel.
2/2
2/2 rebel.
2/2 Rebel. Oh,
Go
okay.
ahead.
Play this island.
Did you make a Thopter on your upkeep?
Oh, I didn't. I should have. I drew it. Here it is. There's my Thopter. Okay, I'm going to cast Karn, Scion of Urza.
Wow.
Which-
I know that guy.
Because casting, I get a servo.
We're still gonna have to kill that Saheeli.
I don't see what the problem is.
I don't have to do anything. I have 2 lands.
I'm going to minus
There's
2
your-
cards.
2 lands and a thing that pumps your 2/2 every turn.
I made Megan this rebel. As you can see, it is David Bowie. Do you understand how clever I am?
What am I
Wrong side,
making you?
think.
A Karnstruct.
Oh, that's right.
See, this is the problem with you, Eric. Every
0.
game, you get out in front
0.
with like a million creatures and scary things, and then we have to kill you first, and then you make us feel bad.
No, don't feel bad. If I'm the threat, you can assess me as a threat. I actually don't think I'm the threat right now because Rob has a lot of nonsense.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
right.
do think that Rob is the threat.
I will pass. Someday, Saheeli.
How many things am I allowed to cast this turn?
Wow, that's a statement.
Well, I've got this Defiler of Flesh. It makes me do math problems.
Yeah, for real.
There you go. See, it's wondering, where are my friends?
Yep.
There you go.
That guy's great.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna pay one for Defiler. I'm gonna pay the black mana symbol with Defiler of Flesh and the Phyrexian black with 2 life. So I'm gonna pay a total of 4 life.
Wow.
To make Vraska Betrayal Sting. So Vraska is a 6 loyalty, and she has.
She's 4 because you paid some.
Oh, sorry, because you're right, because she's completed, so she only comes with 4.
And even though you paid life with this, it doesn't.
Yeah, that doesn't count because the completed only counts the Phyrexian mana symbol paying life. So I have 0. I draw a card and lose 1 life, and I proliferate. Or -2, target creature becomes a treasure artifact with tap and sacrifice this artifact. Add 1 mana of any color and loses all other card types and abilities. Or -9, if target player has fewer than 9 poison counters, they get a number of poison counters equal to the difference. So set target player's poison to 9 is that. I'm gonna proliferate, draw a card, and lose a life. So I'm gonna proliferate onto Vraska, and there's nothing else to proliferate.
Saheeli?
No, I'm fine. Karn? Not Karn. No, I'm fine. Draw a card, lose a life, proliferate, so she goes up to 5. And pass. I could be hitting Karn, but Vraska needs protectors, early protectors.
I'm going to activate my Realm Breaker, the Invasion tree. Who's got some fun lands that I might want? So somebody's going to mill 3. Rob's pointing at Erick.
No, I have swamps. She has plains.
Yep. And I have islands and mountains.
Well, that's true. I do want plains more than anything else.
If you want plains more than anything else, you can go for plains.
The 3, and I'm going to take your land.
Oh, do you know what? You just did me the biggest favor.
So good for you.
Unreal. Wow, you're welcome, I guess.
Wrecked.
You know what? You owe me one.
I don't think so. You were on accident nice to me? I don't think I owe you anything.
I'm gonna play Command Tower. Wow, that was the saddest activation of that card that's ever existed, possibly.
For one person here.
Unbelievable. Okay, what are we doing? Nothing with any of these cards. I want to cast Ajani Sleeper Agent.
Seems great.
All right, seems
Because that just
good.
seems very fun for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna not pay the Phyrexian on it because I want him to have the most counters possible.
You pay
tapped
1 too
5.
much. Yep.
Oh,
You do have to tap
was the
out.
one that tapped me too.
I can't get away with it. Okay, so he's gonna come in with 4 loyalty, and he's going to plus himself. And that means he's going to reveal the top card. If it's a creature or planeswalker card, put it into your hand. Otherwise, you may put it on the bottom of your library. Oh, Glistening Sphere.
Well, where do you want it?
I get to proliferate when that happens.
Yep.
Because it's boring. I'm putting it on the bottom.
But it is more mana.
That's true. I think I'll figure it out. I'm just never gonna mine Meghan's mana ever again.
Are you going to attack?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I should be attacking.
Sure. I'll attack. Okay, I'll attack Vraska.
4/3 trample
With indestructible.
with indestructible.
Yes. I'm sorry. I know we're
No, you're
evil
right.
comrades, but
You're right. This is a fine choice.
that's something a nice
I will
person would say,
block
not
with
an evil.
Ran Executioner Thane.
Okay.
Goodbye,
And go to 3 on Vraska.
Yep. Okay.
All right,
Go ahead.
here we go. I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw.
Is it there?
Oh,
Yes.
Wow.
oh, all
Karn's
right,
Bastion,
everyone.
all right.
You really owe me.
Yeah,
you know
it
what?
would have been a while before you drew that.
Pretty nice. Pretty nice. But I'm not going to attack anyone. I am going to consider if Vraska needs to go away. Or
Oh, she does.
She does.
Yeah.
Karn,
Karn's fine.
I think.
Karn makes 5/5.
Vraska's gonna board wipe us.
It's
Yeah,
true.
I think
But Karn
Vraska's
makes
going to make
5/5s.
troubles, but I'm going to play this Abzan Falconer because
Okay.
it's cute.
I love Abzan Falconer.
Go ahead.
All right, on your end step, I'm
Yeah.
gonna convoke Meeting of the Minds. I'm gonna tap 1, 2,
Nice.
3, 4 creatures, which is gonna give me another servo.
Are they? Oh, you only one blue. I thought it
Yeah,
was
I have
double
a blue one.
Yep, you're right.
Yep. So that's gonna
Wow.
so these are all taps. I get to draw 2 cards.
Sick.
All right. I'll admit that now Erick does look
And
like a
then
problem. But
I'm
Rob
going to
also looks like a
Lightning
problem.
Bolt Vraska
Wow!
and get another servo.
Holy
But
cow!
also, we need to deal with
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
And then it's my turn.
So I was setting up for a Wrath of God.
Yes, and I was trying to prevent that as quickly as I could. And so I'm going to draw for I'm going to make a Thopter and then draw for turn. So I would like a Thopter, please.
I bet you would.
Oh, yeah, here.
I've got to say, I love your Dalek servo that you've made.
Yeah, it's going to exterminate eventually. So let me cast Invasion of Kaladesh, and I'm going to make a Thopter. Okay.
Well, the next one's not going to be nearly as elaborate, so...
And a servo. I'm running out of
My
robots.
God.
This construct is very big.
So we got a servo from this. You didn't get a
Yes.
Thopter from this though, right? Did you get a
Thopter.
Thopter from Thopter Spy Network then?
I did not. I need
Okay, so we
another
need one more
Thopter.
Oh, yep, okay. One more Thopter. This
Okay.
one's just going to be
Rob, you're
like
defending this.
Okay.
Okay.
The saddest
I can't say no.
Yes. So I can attack with one Thopter, which is going to go to... The Thopter is going to Maria,
What?
to your face.
Why, though?
The Construct
He
is
must
going
have drawn
after Invasion of Kaladesh.
I'm gonna block with Phyrexian Invoker.
This seems reasonable. I will make another Construct, and then I'm going to cast a Sorcery, Thoughtcast, which makes another servo and draws me 2 cards. Yup. I'll play this Scalding Tarn.
Can wipe a board here in this family, because it's not me.
Sounds a lot like my job if I still had a Vraska.
Hey, there was no way I was gonna let you keep a Vraska. All right, so this is tapped, that is tapped. I'm gonna draw a card
Wow,
from this.
All right, do you know what? I'll admit, we allowed a problem to happen.
Erick is
It's
constantly
like the
a
first
honestly
game I
not
played
your
with your
fault.
Drakes.
It's not your
is-
fault.
Erick is constantly a problem.
Is it my
Yep,
turn?
I'm just always a problem. I am, in fact, done.
I felt bad about killing him first last game until right now.
Yes, until right now.
And now I don't feel bad anymore.
Swamp. Vraska's Fall. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker and gets a poison counter.
Oh,
I'm gonna sacrifice this
I'm gonna
servo.
sacrifice this rebel.
Goodbye, servo.
I'll sacrifice my
Goodbye,
And
blanket
we
from
have-
Brave Little Toaster.
Blade Splicer.
I hope.
And you all get a poison counter into your poison zones.
Yeah.
Sure
Poison
do.
zones. Highway to the
Poison zone.
I'm just gonna try to encourage my opponents to draw cards. I'm gonna cast Gix, Yawgmoth Praetor. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of my opponents, its controller may pay 1 life. If they do, they draw a card. It's got some like 7 mana activated ability that I don't care about right now. So
I mean, I don't love it, but okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna activate my Realm Breaker.
Yes,
I want to mill you.
of course. All right. Gear per Aether Grid, mountain and island. What would you like, a mountain or an island?
Oh, that sounds so fun. I'll take a mountain,
All right,
please.
there you go.
Wow.
I would have loved to draw that Aether Grid.
Well, see, look,
I'm
I'm
sure
doing something.
you would have.
I know.
Now I have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7. The tick up continues.
All right.
Okay, let's play this Sweet Forest. And I think I want to plus Ajani again for seeing what's going on top of my library.
Sure.
6. It's a Croson Verge. I'm gonna get rid of it. It's a land, I don't want it. I have enough of those. Okay, so let's cast Invasion of Ikoria.
Wow.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So you're
For
casting it for X equals 6.
Yep.
Sure.
That's
6.
very reasonable.
Yeah.
So let's go find it says, when you cast it, when it enters the battlefield, search your library and/or graveyard for a non-human creature card with mana value 6 or less, and put it onto the battlefield.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Who's gonna
All
protect
right.
that bad boy?
I'll have Meghan
I was
defend
gonna say
that.
it's probably me.
And on the backside, it's a huge monster. Yeah, it's like Zalortha
Yep.
or something. Yeah.
Zalortha, Apex of Ikoria.
But I have Phyrexian Vindicator.
That's a great
yes,
choice.
that card.
That seems
Absolutely.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you were just walking around pretending like you didn't know what to get.
Yes, that card. That card is a problem.
Okay, sure.
I think I'll put Phyrexian Vindicator onto the battlefield. That seems fun for me.
You want me to shuffle or do you want to shuffle?
You can shuffle, Rob. Thank you.
Wow.
This is my shuffle assistant, Rob.
Yep.
So I've cast a spell and stuff, so my registrar is now, indestructible. So I'm gonna attack my own battle with that and with my 3/3.
You can have this 8/8.
Yay!
Oh, no.
Why are you,
What am I gonna do about it?
she's creating an enemy for you to fight.
Yep.
Exactly. Do you know what? I'm just over here being like, nobody pay attention to me.
We are now having like a
Don't look
kaiju
at
battle.
me.
I'm doing the robots from Pacific Rim, and you have the big
right.
alien
Yeah, it's
monsters.
Didn't we do this last
You
time?
good over here?
I'm done.
All right. I'm gonna draw.
It was turtles
Wow.
versus dragons being
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to play this Iron Apprentice. I think it's a +1/+1 counter.
What is it?
So
are
it
pluses.
it has a counter on it. It's a 1/1. Do you know what? Maybe I don't even want to do that. Do you know what? I'm
Yeah,
just
maybe
gonna
not.
keep that to myself
Yeah.
because maybe there's other stuff that I want to do instead.
Yeah.
If people try and cause problems over here.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna cause problems. I'm gonna draw 2 more cards.
Oh,
I'll tap 6 things to
I'm
cast this a
happy for
second
you.
time. And I will draw 2
I'm
and get a
happy for
servo.
you.
Yeah. Oh, because you have one already.
disgusting.
Yep.
You want to get your token making
Oh, yeah.
tools ready?
What else do we need now?
We
We
well,
need
for
another
certain
servo.
Thopter on his
Yeah, I need a Thopter at the beginning
All
of my
right.
upkeep. I don't have enough
Do you need another?
loyalty to
Are you
make
gonna need another
construct.
servo? We're gonna have the factory going over here if that's. the
I
case.
sure will. All
right, you got it.
Have you all ever realized in the middle of drawing a plane that you don't remember what a plane looks like? do planes look like fish?
I am going to cast Master of Ethereum. Master of Ethereum's power and toughness is equal to the number of
that's
artifacts I
reasonable.
control, and it gives all artifact creatures I control +1/+1.
Oh my god! Somebody stop this monster.
tried.
Rob's just gonna make us feel guilty the whole
It's
game.
not my job to do anything right now except try to draw a land.
You want to draw a plane or a planes, right?
Yes,
Those are your choices.
I'm drawing a plane right now.
All right,
I would also
I'm gonna
like to draw
send
planes.
Thopter, and Invasion.
Okay.
Thopter at Meghan.
Yeah, all right. You hit me with the Thopter.
I thought you had shenanigans.
Not for that. Not for getting hit for 1.
It's
Not for getting hit for 2.
Yeah.
And this is
take
coming
2.
at my life total.
This is coming at your face. These are coming at an Invasion.
and
of
it's a
Kaladesh.
12.
It is
We
a
figured that
12.
out?
It is a 12. Oh, it's actually a 13 because it gets +1/+1.
Wow.
It's a big difference.
Calm down, everyone.
I'll block with
damage.
Defiler of Flesh.
Yeah.
Invasion gets defeated.
Yep. So
You-
I will
you cast
cast
the-
the reverse side of this, which is a non-creature spell, so I get a
Is
servo.
it?
Yeah, it's a vehicle.
Oh, it's not even a creature.
Yeah, it's not even a creature.
Wow.
It's a vehicle.
Okay.
What's the backside?
So the backside is Aetherwing, Golden Scale Flagship. It is a Star 4 flying vehicle with power equal to the number of artifacts I control. It also has Crew 1.
Oh my god! Help us, Rob. You're our only hope.
Well,
I'm supposed to draw 2 cards. Sorry. One from that, one from this.
That's a little robot on wheels.
did you? Oh, and you paid a life from the kicks. Okay.
Yes, and then I'm discarding a card.
This is what happens when you don't let me play blue.
Or
Look
is
what
it-
you've done to me.
Is it just gonna be that every game we play, the blue deck is just gonna do something completely insane? I will acknowledge I've definitely become the enemy. This
Well,
game.
yes.
Wait, what?
Wait,
I will just
what?
point out that I am definitely the enemy here.
Shocking.
I know, it's shocking.
We're reverse vindicated for killing you first last time.
I'm not a fan of any of my
I
options
feel
here.
so bad for what we did to Rob.
No, it's fine. No, killing Vraska is probably overall, right? You kept all your permanents. Like,
Yeah,
and I
but
had
at
to
what
do it.
cost?
yeah, you were
Like,
you were
straight
taxed
up,
to
my entire board goes away if Vraska lives.
I'm not attached to any of my permanents.
Drown and Ichor, Master of Ethereum. -4/-4 until end of turn. And I proliferate, which is
Yes.
going to give each of you a counter.
Poison counter.
What's Ajani's big? Is a -6?
His -6 says you get an emblem with whenever you cast a creature or planeswalker, target opponent gets 2 poison counters. So we could work together,
I
Rob.
proliferate Ajani.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Wow.
How big? Oh, because your master's huge. I thought it was like a 2/2.
It's ginormous.
Okay, well, Sorry, can I just...
Yes.
I want to just kill one of your Thopters instead.
Thopter dead.
I'm going to cast Hex Parasite. Hex Parasite's a 1/1 for 1 mana. It has Phyrexian Black and X. Remove up to X counters from target permanent. For each counter removed this way, Hex Parasite gets +1/+0 until end of turn.
Oh.
So I'm going to leave some mana up and then pass.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry. Did you each get a poison? Because I proliferated all your poisons.
Oh, yeah. I go to 2.
On your end step, I will vanish into eternity this Ajani. Because I am not interested in seeing that ultimate.
But what about this guy?
Yeah, this is how you shout the enemy's status down and then kill him in a way that doesn't get through his creatures.
I vanish into eternity this
Wow.
That's fair. Look, Megan, if you
vanish
don't
it.
do that, I'll deal with it.
I mean, but it's this turn. Oh, you can do it right now? All right, then you do it.
I can deal with it.
Oh, then you deal with it.
I should be the one dealing with it.
Yeah, please
'Cause
deal with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stoke the flames
Because
of
you
Johnny.
have cards.
How much is he stoked for?
4.
He's so stoked. You need another robot.
And I
So it
get
goes to
another
3.
robot.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Johnny goes down to 3.
2 red.
I tried. I gave you the opportunity to ult and then survive.
Thank you, Rob. I appreciate it on a
Look,
fundamental level. All right, let's untap Friends with all my cool stuff that I have. We're gonna draw for the turn. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna play Myriad Landscape. Enters tapped.
It's hard to draw a Roomba.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lands it gets also come up tapped,
Actually,
but
I actually just got a little
that's
robot
now I have 9
vacuum.
mana, so that's number 9. So we're not at 10 yet.
right, but it finds 2 lands.
It
so in the
does.
long term, it puts you at 10. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna plus a Johnny, just because we got to get that train back out on the station. Swords to Plowshares is at top. I'm gonna play a Birds of Paradise.
Sure.
We're gonna get our bop on.
How much mana does that put you at?
That would be 10, but I don't.
She also has Myriad Landscape to go up to 10 as well.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I will eventually have 10. You know, if all
You
things
really
go,
can't stop her.
go well.
Like she could start ozolithing Birds of Paradise to climb up to space as well with the flyer.
I don't.
I'm gonna play Norn's Wellspring as well.
Yep.
So this card is kind of cool. It's an artifact. Whenever a creature you control dies, scry 1 and put an oil counter on it. 1 tap, remove 2 oil counters, draw a card.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll cash out creatures for cards someday.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. And now it's, time to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna attack with the Regisaur, which has Indestructible. At oh God.
I can just block it.
No, I know. There's no reason, literal no reason to ever
It is
attack.
No, you can attack me with Vindicator if you want. I can't do much about that.
This says for each non-human creature you control, you may have that creature assign its combat damage as though it weren't blocked.
What?
Okay.
All right. Cool.
So
It is
Good
a
talk.
legendary dinosaur. It does a job.
That
okay.
is
that
that is
punches
a
directly
lot
through
of
to Eric's
damage.
life total.
Okay.
No matter what you do. Like, this is a safe attack then.
So this can go to Eric for each non-human. So I can do it for everything that I
Yeah, yeah.
have.
And you
your
can
whole
decide
team.
per thing as damage gets assigned.
Yeah, except for Blade Splicer, but I think that died.
Yeah, that died.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll attack with the dinosaur. We'll attack with the golem. And we'll attack with the apex. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's lethal.
That is, hold on. This is not good.
You don't say, man. You don't say.
Yeah, that's not good.
So should I do it with a Phyrexian Vindicator too, just in case?
Why not?
I feel like I need to cast Meeting in the Minds.
All right.
This is going to be tapping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. These things are tapped.
And one of them was blue. Yep, it said
Yeah,
elemental.
the blue elemental, which has been absolutely a champion.
Goes at 3.
So this goes up to 3. I get another servo. I draw 2. Okay. So I have a lot of really cool cards in my hand, but none of them really do a lot. So I'm gonna have to pop this fetch.
I'm drawing too
reached
many
the
at this
limit.
point,
and then
so
cycle Shark Typhoon. So let me get the island out of here
Oh my god.
and make a flying shark.
Okay,
All
okay.
right.
And then I get to draw a card.
We'll see if it saves you.
There is a card in here that could save me.
Wow. Wow.
Because convoke cards exist, right?
Yeah.
And I did not draw it.
Good work, Zilortha.
Oh, you guys were in so much trouble next
I
turn.
know. I'm aware.
I think I actually win next turn too.
I think think that we've arguably been in trouble for a while now.
Yeah, I mean, Impact Tremors is a magic card.
So did we just kill Erick?
Yeah, it's fine. Once again, I put myself in a position where I'm like in a really good spot and then die.
Wow. Yep. All right.
All right, everybody, come on. Give it up. Give it up.
I didn't do anything. I had nothing to
You have
contribute to that.
You have 4 Gix triggers.
Oh, so I can draw 4 cards?
Yeah, you have to pay 1 life per card you want to draw.
I'll pay 1 life.
Pay 4 life, you maniac.
2, 3, 4. Okay. Erick, kill yourself on the life total pad, please.
Oh, yeah.
A moment of silence for killing Erick first for the 3rd time.
All right. Well, on your end step, I will vanish into eternity that realm breaker.
No!
We're not doing that.
But I was just doing so much good for the world.
I don't think getting an instant speed Elish Norn is what we want.
Exactly. Like, do you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and get rid of that. Let's see here. All right. 4th land, baby.
You're on your way.
It is time to dusk. Dusk has arrived. Destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater.
I would like to respond.
By all means.
I'm going to put a -1/-1 counter on my Gix and then proliferate a poison counter on each of you.
All right, fair enough.
Wow.
This is a galaxy brain. Save
Everything
my Gix.
except your Birds of Paradise is dead.
Wow.
Okay.
I'll attack Ajani for 2. Also, remember, you get however many creatures just died, you get to scry and put oil counters.
So I've had how many creatures die? 1, 2, 3?
Yes,
and the
3.
golem was 4?
So 4.
And
4.
So you scry 1 3 times or 4 times. And then
So you scry
put 4
1.
oil counters.
Okay, don't want that.
That's 1.
2.
You don't have to show it to
Yeah,
us.
we don't have to know
well.
this.
Nah. 3. Oh, no. 4. No. I'm looking for something really exciting. And then I get 4 oil counters on this thing?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm attacking Ajani for 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Ajani goes to 2.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
The state of the world is not the same as it was 5 minutes ago. Let me tell
really,
you that.
really isn't.
Well, so, there's like 50 less power on the board.
And you're spending the rest of your life erasing tokens.
I know.
So I need to kill Ajani, right? So that happens, and then I get to cast 1 spell.
Wow,
do it
1
this
turn
way.
ago you were talking about pumping up Ajani, and now you're ready to kill him?
Yep.
Betrayal.
Make up your mind.
That's
Top
how
10
it works
classic
in
anime betrayals.
Phyrexian, Maria. 1 minute you're friends, and the next you're enemies.
That's a good point.
Maria, I attack you with Gix. Meghan, I attack you with Hex Parasite.
I don't block.
I'm going to pay 2 life and pump Hex Parasite for 2 by eating the counters off Ajani. And then I trigger Gix and draw a card.
So how much are you attacking me for? You're attacking me.
It's
Oh,
2.
you attacked me
I attacked
for 2?
you for 2.
Okay, yeah. 13.
I trigger Gix and draw 1 card. I just want to draw another card. I want to draw another card. Cards are great.
We're off playing fast and loose without a life total over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to make a swamp, and then I'm going to cast Body Snatcher. I'm going to discard Fume Spitter.
What's
to
Body Snatcher?
When Body Snatcher enters the battlefield, exile it unless I discard a creature card. Fume Spitter. When Body Snatcher dies, exile it and return target creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Ooh, sick.
I'll cast this other creature too. Sorry. Phyllis Skull Dweller. It is Death Touch and Toxic 1.
Oh, yeah.
More poison.
Yep.
Okay, before I untap, I'm going to do my Wellspring stuff here.
Oh, can I have my mountain back?
Do you get it back, though?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He could get up and walk away from the game.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I ruined your plan. You
still get to
Maybe
block
you shouldn't have
Wellspring.
killed
No,
me.
it's fine. I just can remove both of these
Yeah,
to
remove
draw
2 counters.
to draw 2
You
cards.
had 4 on there. You only take 2 of them off.
Oh, thank you. Okay,
Yep.
yes, okay. Now we're untapping.
Yep.
Okay, what did I draw? This thing.
And then draw cards for turn 2.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Let's do, what if we did this? Cast Phyrexian Rebirth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To destroy all creatures, then create an excess colorless Phyrexian horror artifact creature token where X is the number of creatures destroyed this way.
All right. So,
So you
1, it kills yours too.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
And then my Norn's gonna get another counter.
This goes to your graveyard.
Scry 1.
I trigger Body Snatcher.
Yep.
It's going to get exiled,
Let's go on the bottom.
and it's just Gix. Like, there's no reason not to get Gix back. Gix is the best creature in my library.
Horror!
I've got a horror. I'm gonna play Myrix as my land for turn, and then play my Plague Mirror, which is a little 1/1 with Infect, and he can add a colorless. Go
I
ahead.
chose Gix.
Well, I'm going to play this little Iron Apprentice. It's a 1/1. Has a +1/+1 counter on it. And then I'm going to... I think I'm going to play this Resourceful Defense. When a permanent you control leaves the battlefield, if it had counters on it, put those counters on target permanent you control, and I can pay 5 to move counters around. I'm done. Go ahead.
I'm going to cast Vraska Betrayal Sting. Vraska is going to pay black, and 4, so it's 4, 5, 6, and then I have to pay 2 life for this because I only have 7 lands. So I do have to go to 4 loyalty on this Vraska, and then I'm going to remove 2 loyalty, and I am going to turn your horror into a treasure.
Spoiler alert, he always was.
Yeah. But this way, he can't attack me. I want to stay home and defend Vraska, so go ahead.
All right, let's go, team. I'm gonna try to Swords to Plowshares your Gix.
Resolved.
Okay.
I gain 3 life.
You do.
I'm gonna put 2 +1/+1 counters on my Plague Mirror to make it a 3/3.
Nozlith becomes tapped.
Yep, this is tapped. I activated that. And then I'm going to use this to attack Vraska.
Vraska, no.
Okay.
My love.
My truest love. I'm going to cast Goliath Hatchery with my 6 mana to, when ETBs create 2 3/3 green Phyrexian beast creature tokens with Toxic 1. At the beginning of my upkeep, if an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, choose a creature you control, then draw cards equal to its total toxic value. Hey, that's a cool card.
All right.
I blame myself for getting 3 poison counters to each of you.
Yeah?
Yeah, Rob, you caused
You're
the
done.
pain
I
that's
assume?
about to happen to you. Yeah, you can
All
go.
right.
Here's one.
This is terrifying. This looks like an evil Phyrexian pig, and I love it. This is my son.
I think we just have to destroy all creatures with no counters on them.
Now that leaves that Plague Mirror.
Yeah, that Plague Mirror is still around.
But my beautiful...
Here's your other toxic, but it's dead.
They're dead.
Bye.
They're super dead. I would like them to go away.
Fair.
I'm gonna have my Norn's Wellspring activate after that.
Scry one twice.
Get out of here.
And then, I have this little 1/1, so I feel like, you know what? I'm gonna attack Rob with this 1/1. Go ahead, Rob.
Got him.
Got him. Do you know what? I dealt some damage this game.
I'm going to cast Terror of Tawashi. Terror of Tawashi is a 4/3 with Death Touch, and whenever it attacks, I may pay black and 3. When I do, return target creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. It's a Phyrexian in addition to its other types. Okay. Which that's flavor text because everything was already a Phyrexian in here, but
Just making sure.
yeah, you got to be sure. Go ahead.
I'm gonna sack my Horror Treasure to activate Norn's Wellspring here.
And draw a card.
Remove 2 into draw a card. Yeah, thank you. All right, here we go, everybody. All right, sure. I'll play Darksteel Splicer,
Excellent.
which is a 1/1 for 7. When Darksteel Splicer or another non-token Phyrexian enters the battlefield under your control, create X 3/3 colorless Phyrexian Golem artifact creature tokens where X is the number of opponents you have. Golems you control have indestructible.
Wow.
So
Golem
2,
boy.
3/3 golems.
So 2 3/3 golems, thank you.
Will you all stop playing creatures
Then
after I kill them all?
I'm gonna play another creature.
No.
Which is Norn's Inquisitor, which is gonna incubate 2, and it is a Phyrexian, so it's a non-token Phyrexian.
Yeah, so you get a
I get another 3/3.
Wait, do you make 2 3/3s? Is it every time a non-token
yes.
Phyrexian enters, you make 2 3/3s?
Wow, that's
Yep.
a problem.
Well,
Yep.
it costs 7 mana, so
Well, yeah, I guess. It
All right.
costs, I'm in trouble.
I'm done.
It costs, we're all in trouble.
yeah.
Thank you. I need 2 more.
I know.
Wow.
The token game this episode is strong.
Well, I'm gonna go
And I need
ahead
a-
and
have
I'll
an
cast
egg.
this Boonbringer Valkyrie with backup 1, flying for strike and lifelink. I'll put its counter over here on this Iron Apprentice, so that I have a 2/2 and a 4/4. Go ahead. I feel like I'm real close to being dead. I feel like we're all real close to being dead.
Aren't we? At any time? Isn't
Yeah.
that just the truth?
No,
I'm gonna play a swamp.
calm down.
Dark.
There have been so many little robot doodles this game.
Yes.
So many infinite robot doodles.
Unlimited robot doodles.
And I really love them. Look at my egg. Does anyone find the shape of this egg to be strange? Erick drew it.
I say it's a Popat.
I think it's a diglet.
Oh, it does look
it
like
does look like a
Diglett.
Diglett. Yeah.
Diglett.
I was trying to do like the anime shine.
Am I dead if I pass?
I think you are.
So, attack Maria with Terror. When this attacks, I get to pay 4, and I get to return a creature from my graveyard to the battlefield. And it's going to be the best creature in my graveyard is Defiler of Flesh. That's depressing.
What's making you depressed these days?
I'm going to return Phyrexian Revoker.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm going to
Okay.
name Ozolith the Shattered Spire.
Yeah.
Sounds fine.
All right, this thing is now
It can't be
Worthless.
activated. Yep. And then, do you wish to block?
I can't. That's a fire, right?
No, it's a Death Toucher.
Well, my golems are indestructible, so I guess.
Are they?
Yes.
Oh, great. Cool. Good talk.
A quick bookkeeping thing. That incubate token should have 3 counters on it because of the Ozolith.
Thank you.
There should be +1/+1 counters.
Yep.
There we go.
There we go.
All right.
All right. Go.
Poor Rob.
I think Maria might be winning this game.
Poor Rob.
You don't think it's me?
You could pull it out.
I'm
You have to
teasing.
play things though.
It's looking quite bad.
I haven't managed to untap with Vraska despite casting her twice for life.
Yup.
So,
Okay, I guess I'm gonna kill Rob,
yep.
if possible here, which it seems it must be. I'm gonna crack my egg here to make a 3/3. Watch what happens, everybody. The magic of tokens. 3/3 egg now become 3/3 Phyrexian. These are all gonna attack Rob, my golems, and my
I'll block the one that isn't indestructible. Because your golems
Egg-child.
are indestructible, but you're...
yes.
Because that isn't a golem on the B side, right? The incubate
No,
token?
but it is a 3/3.
Yeah, well, they're all 3/3s. Whatever. I die.
Okay.
But maybe with 2 damage marked, it'll matter.
I feel like my time is near.
And then to follow things up here, let's play something else. How about a Master Splicer for 4 mana? When it enters the battlefield, create a 3/3 colorless Phyrexian Golem artifact creature token.
Got
Golems
it.
you control get +1/+1. Suppose I could have done that before, but I also get 2 other 3/3s. Wait, no, just 1, because now I only have 1 opponent, so I really
Yep.
misplayed here. Go ahead.
Wow, it's definitely going to make a big difference.
I only put 2 Wraths in there and you've cast them both. I don't know how you drew them both, but you cast them both.
They know me, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, you need another one also.
Yeah, I do.
They know me, I'm their friend. Okay, do you know what?
What?
We're going to Darksteel Mutation this Darksteel Splicer.
Oh.
Your golems are not indestructible, my friend.
All right.
Okay,
Cool.
step
Your
1.
golems can stinking bite me.
Oh, they will.
And I'm going to cast this Invasion of Belanon for a 2/2 white knight, or white and blue knight, please. And then, let's see. And then I'm, you know what? I sure am just going to pass back to you.
Oh boy.
Am I just dead?
Probably.
Calm down.
So let's remove 2 of these counters to draw a card.
A knight.
Oh,
I do that very quickly.
That is really cute.
he's excellent.
We love
Really
him.
good.
Big fans.
Really good.
Big fans. Draw for turn. Oh. We'll play a Temple of Plenty to scry. Oh, yeah, that seems fun. I'll leave that on top. I'm gonna play Phyrexian Censor. which says each player can't cast more than one non-Phyrexian spell each turn. Non-Phyrexian creatures enter the battlefield tapped. And I'm gonna make another golem.
Yep. You sure are.
I don't think you make a
Oh, no,
golem, because
it's-
this is not.
yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Yep.
Okay, and
No
I
more
will.
golems. The golem train is stopped.
I will not make any more golems. But now I feel like I should attack.
Power down the golem factory.
All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 coming at you. 5, 6, and well, the egg will come in as well.
And all of those except the egg are 4/4s?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Right. There's probably nothing I can do about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 4 sure is 24. 25, 26, 27.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if I block 8 and I gain 5, am I getting anywhere close to what I need to be able to do? Wait, I
Yeah.
can block 2 things.
Yeah,
You block 3
You can
things.
block 3 things.
Wait, I can block 3 things. So I'm going to block 1, 2, 3 things.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to take a counter off of this and put it on here so that I gain another life.
Yeah,
An
yeah.
extra life when
Yep.
that happens. So this will first strike and I'll gain 5 life.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Kills that golem,
And this golem dies.
So you get a counter on Wellspring.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you.
and you may scry 1.
I think I will. Oh, I'll leave it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is what I take, so I go to 5.
Yep.
These 2 things both die.
And 1 counter gets put on a creature, and 1 counter gets copied over to the.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Put those counters on target permanent you control, so I can just do this.
Yeah, yeah,
I
you
can
can
put
do
it
it
here
there
again.
too. Yep.
Great. You
Yep.
again. All right. You done?
Yeah.
You absolute monster.
I'm a Phyrexian.
You are a
What do you
Phyrexian.
expect?
This is how we do.
Wow. I don't think that there's anything that I could possibly do in the world to keep from dying. Well, we're going to cast the Skyboon Evangelist and put another counter on this.
Nice.
Support another. Yeah, you want to read Skip
Support
Evangelist?
6.
Yeah.
When it enters the battlefield, support 6. Whenever a creature... Oh, wait, fly. Support 6 is put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 6 other target creatures.
Okay.
Yep.
Whenever a creature with a counter on it attacks one of your opponents, that a creature gains flying until end of turn. I mean, it already has flying. Go ahead.
I'm gonna take 2 off of here to draw a card.
Yeah, you sure
yeah,
are.
you sure are.
All right, untapping, everybody. Draw for turn. Oh, so many fun things. Do I kill you?
I don't know. Come at me and find out.
Woo! Here they come.
Wow, you're just... Okay.
I'm gonna save that guy.
What? All right. Okay, I'll block here. And... I don't think it matters. But
I don't think it does
That saves you
either.
more damage.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
this will first strike this, so I gain 8.
Go to 13, and then you take...
7, 8. This
8,
dies, and
8.
these are all 3/3s again.
And then you take 18.
Yeah, and then I take 18. I'm dead. I'm super dead.
Wow!
Good game, everybody.
Ajani MVP.
Wow.
Turns out that sometimes drinking the Phyrexian oil can feel really good on the way down. Sorry, I said that.
Yeah, I'm also really sorry you said that. I'm gonna be honest, not about it.